Hi, this is Dina Zaga from the University of Graz in Austria. This video is a short introduction to my poster at TIE 2021, which presents the basic traits of an analysis of the intonation of Egyptian Arabic in terms of configurations. This is not a specific study, but rather an analysis based on both qualitative and quantitative research on spontaneous and laboratory speech conducted over the years. The configurational model includes other cues than pitch, such as duration, intensity, and other acoustic cues. This presentation is limited to tonal configurations, similar to Bollinger's profiles. The main claim I make is that Egyptian Arabic intonation shows within tune variation, just like other intonation languages. That is, tonal variation is not restricted to the edges of an intonation or a prosodic phrase, but likewise exists on the level of individual pitch events, which are analyzed as accentual phrases that map to prosodic words. I assume a primary distinction between rising and falling phrases, whose major function is to connect or separate semantic syntactic material. The smallest intonation unit is an accentual phrase. The default accentual phrase is a simple rise, often rising level. In all illustrations here, the rectangles represent the prosodic word, and the shaded area, the stressed syllable. In addition to the default rise, there is a marked rise with a late, often high peak and a low stressed syllable. Falls also exhibit functional variation. To the left, you see a downstepped plateau fall, which gives a matter-of-fact flavor. In the middle, an early peak fall that signals finality or obviousness, and to the right, a pointed hat rise fall, which singles out an individual item and is used for highlighting. The first figure to the left shows normalized F0 tracks over several instances of 3 of the described accentual phrases. The default linking rise in blue, the marked leading rise in green, and the closing rise fall in red. All examples come from a production experiment and are in initial position in their respective IPs. The right edge of the figure represents the end of the prosodic word. To the left on this slide, 2 of these phrase types are illustrated in simple declarative SVO sentences with different information structure. The upper panel is an example for a narrow focus on the subject, with a rise fall, associated with a rise fall, while the lower panel is a topic comment sentence with a contrastive topic associated with a marked rise. On this final slide, you see how accentual phrases are concatenated to form entire tunes. The first figure to the left in the upper panel shows the linking of verb and direct object associated with a combination of the default rise and the early peak fall. The figure below it shows 3 rise falls separating and highlighting every individual item in a warning, which translates, "You have to listen to what I say." The same warning is repeated in the following contour to the right with pitch range compression after the narrowly focused deontic modal, focusing modality. So you have to listen to what I say. The second figure in the upper panel shows a marked rise together with an upstep truncated fall over the last 2 accentual phrases. This is a very frequent, strongly conventionalized contour, and it gives various non-matter-of-fact flavors or uses, such as contrastive, suggestive, or implicational. Here, the contour is associated with a suggestion. These few examples can only give a first impression of how intonational configurations are correlated with communicative functions in Egyptian Arabic. You may find some details about the model and the essential phrases and their uses in discourse in my poster. So thank you for listening, and please have a look at my poster.